Hello everyone, MFPallytime here. Welcome back to Heroes of the Storm. This is the last episode of the week. We are going to be playing Sergeant Hammer. She has seen a lot more attention lately because of the changes to how XP works. Because we can kill the enemy towers in the early game and get 400 XP for them, people are using Sergeant Hammer a lot more to just siege up in a lane, push down towers, and get that early game XP advantage. Hopefully I could do her justice today. We are once again queuing with Punisher JJE, this time on Brightwing. Should be a pretty good combo.
Ready to roll out. Fled.
It has been the week of the Garden Terror, and it looks like that is going to continue into today's video. Look at that pathing. I'm going to position myself down in the bottom lane. We are going to be picking up the Advanced Artillery. Increased damage to distant targets. Alright, so my Q ability lays down mines, my W ability pushes people back, and then my E ability puts me into siege mode. And I can get out of siege mode. While I'm in siege mode, I can't move, at least at this level. Later on, we may pick up the talent that allows me to move. I haven't fully planned out my build quite yet. The friendly team, Malfurion, ETC, Illidan, Sergeant Hammer, Brightwing. The enemy team, Vala, Diablo, Stitches, Falstad, Abathur. So, interesting teams on both sides of the battlefield. Hi, Falstad. Oh, no, don't want that. We'll push them back. We'll lay down mines, and we'll get out of dodge. Because they had the help of Abathur, there's no way we're going to win that trade. Punisher JJE just going to recall. And then teleport back to me with his mount talent thing. His mount ability. We're going to siege up right here. Come get it. Come get it. Okay, with the help of that Abathur, they can come get it. Alright, going back. This is going to be a hard lane to win. I guess I'm going to siege up right here. They're doing the right thing. They are pressuring me to the point that I cannot generate as much XP as I normally would be able to for my team. That's absolutely perfect. Speaking of mount abilities, we don't really have a traditional mount either. We just have thrusters, and those thrusters allow us to basically get the hell out of dodge when shit hits the fan. Alright, I'm sitting right here. I'm sieging up. You better leave, Falstad. You're going to be in a world of pain in a minute. Going to be in a world of pain in a minute. This is my lane now. Okay, no it's not. No it's not. It's your lane. You can have it. I don't want it. I don't want it. You can have your lane. I was tanking minions. I'm good. I'm good at this game. 18 seconds until I can boost away again. So, I guess we're going to play a little cautiously for the time being. This is not how Sergeant Hammer games normally go. Normally you get in lane, and then that is your lane. You own it. Uh-oh. He could have potentially killed me there. What's our time on Sippy Cup? 35 seconds. Minions do hurt. Holy crap, look at that. Alright, well, looks like Punisher JJE, finding himself some friends just above me there, is going to retreat to the safety of the middle lane towers. Illidan asking for help up in the top lane. The team's focusing on getting seeds. I mean, that's probably what I should be doing as well. But pushing lanes is so good. And I should do that. We're going to be picking up Vampiric Assault, which is going to allow me to heal off of my auto attacks. The enemy team getting a ton of seeds just ahead of us here, just north of us here. Maybe we can cause a little bit of disruption. Maybe we can't. Looks like I'm going to be body blocked that way, so we're going this way. We don't have any people set up in the middle lane to help out with this, so I'm going to be forced back. ETC deciding to... I'm not sure what he was doing. Let's go ahead, heal up. We'll head top, help get seeds here. The enemy team likely going to be enclosing on this next. They do have 90 seeds. I'm sure they want a little bit more. They are definitely going to be getting the first Garden Terror of the match. But that's okay. That's okay. We've been behind before. We'll be behind again. I'm going to boost down here. We need to get to the middle lane as soon as possible, as they have picked up a mercenary camp there. We're going to stick on my side of the jungle, of the jangle. All right. We'll lay down our mines right here. And we'll siege up right here and try to put an end to this as fast as possible. They, of course, can poke me over the wall a little bit with their damage, but it won't be huge. And we do have that Vampiric Assault, which is going to allow me to heal whenever I attack stuff, based on the damage I deal. So now that the mercenary camp is dead, I'm just going to focus on right-clicking on these guys whenever they're in my range. And as you can see, we're pushing them back pretty forcibly with that damage. Now let's be aggressive. Be aggressive. Oh! The concussive blast on the enemy Vala is going to knock her out just before she recalled. That was funny. That has to suck. We're going to be picking up. I am going to pick up first aid, which is going to allow me to sit in siege damage and be a rock. An immovable rock. This is my lane now. You can't contest my lane. I'm gonna kill your towers and you can't do anything about it, Falstad. I'm healing every time I auto attack. I have a healer next to me, and if shit hits the fan, I have first aid and thrusters to get out. Oh, that's a minion wave incoming. We'll just push it back and cleave it down with our massive siege damage splash damage. Siege mode splash damage. That's what I meant to say. Those are words. You can see him poking at me with that little hammer. That hammer is insignificant, sir. Your lane just got hammered. Oh, you want to fight this? Oh, you want to fight this? Anything that the blue touches is my kingdom. Someone made a meme of that, like a picture with Uther and Sergeant Hammer. It said, anything the blue touches is your kingdom. Using my thrusters on accident, but we're going to pretend like I meant to do it. Let's go middle lane, help out with this camp. We should be able to push it back before it deals any significant damage. Hello, hello. These guys aren't even hitting the towers yet, and they are going to be completely taken down. Nicely done. And we'll just push the lane. We'll generate XP, we'll push the lane. Nighttime should be happening soon. Whoever starts siege first are going to get the first golem. Okay, we don't have a timer for nighttime yet, but trust me, it's going to be happening soon. I'm just going to siege up right here. And now I'm going to leave, because I don't want none of that. We're totally fine. Concussive blast. Put them in their place. We are level 10 now. I'm going to be picking up the blunt force gun. The big fucking gun. That's what it really means. That's what it really means. We're going to siege up on this side of the wall so Diablo can't throw me around. And then we're going to right-click on anyone who comes into the circle. Bring them into my circle. Bring them into my kingdom. Make it happen. All right, we're moving. Let's go top. We have more people in the top lane, so it makes sense to start there. And we're going to start collecting these seeds. Here we go. I'm going to siege up. Could we get that, or you guys? Okay. Here you go. All right, that was a good shot. That was a good shot. It wasn't. I missed. That's why it's funny. He stopped moving for some reason. If he continued walking, that would have killed him. Just for the record, I'm sticking with that. I have to move out of the stun. Now, the thing about siege mode, you can exit siege mode and then use your thrusters. That's what a lot of people do. What I do is just thruster, and then it takes you out of siege mode. So there you go. Pro level strats right there. Am I starting to sound arrogant? Because I'm trying to. I'm trying to sound like I'm the best Sergeant Hammer player in the whole world when clearly I'm not. It's supposed to... Oh, no! It's supposed to be a joke. Alright, we have a terror. It's in the middle lane. I'm going to head bottom and try to deal with whatever this guy's doing. I should be able to 1v1 a Falstad, I think. We don't have my ultimate, but we shouldn't need it. And he's gone anyway, so... I'm going to focus on sieging down the bottom lane while they're pushing and fighting in the top, or in the middle lane. Some people would say that's bad. I would say that I don't have that opinion. That's why I'm doing this. If I could do this uncontested, I will kill this tower before the enemy team can react to it. And now people are telling Punisher JJE to uninstall the game. One of the best players I know now being shit-talked in this game by an ETC that's 1 and 2. Yes. Yes, that makes sense. That makes sense. Good job, ETC. Well, shit's going on in every other lane. I don't care. We got a fort. We split pushed. We Sergeant Hammered. Let's just push these guys back. We'll re-siege and take down this tower as well. Get another 400 XP for our team. Try to keep them in this game, as we are starting to fall behind on XP. I am going to be picking up Giant Killer. It's going to do percentage health damage. No, this is mine. I hate to break it to you all, but this is my lane now. First aid going out. We are going to fire the blunt force gun directly at Falstad, but the 3v1... Abathur just used his ult. We wasted an Abathur ult there. Wow. Why did Abathur ult? They're probably getting this, I guess. I don't know. It just doesn't seem like it's worth it to ult for that. We have done 54,000 siege damage, 7,000 hero damage, and we've generated more XP than anyone in the game. Never mind. They're ahead of me now, those bastards. Looks like the enemy team is going to pick up that bottom bruiser camp, the BB. We should get the top bruiser camp. I'm on my way to ETC, who thinks one of the best players in this game should uninstall. That's always humorous. Alright, we'll just siege up, help him clear that down. Maybe I should save this tower. We'll do both. Because anything the blue touches is my kingdom. Uh-oh, looks like Brightwing's getting chased. I see a perfect ultimate right here, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to fire that in, dealing a ton of damage there. ETC missing his ultimate. But hey, Punisher JJE should uninstall his game. Rather than chasing this down, I am going to finish off this camp, because that seems smart. And get this for the home team. Now I'm going to head top and get rid of this camp. We've lost bottom fort because they're pushing with mercenaries and we're team fighting. Push these guys back. Okay. Okay. I'm going to go push with these guys over here. That seems like a good idea. 2 members of the enemy team are still dead. So if I could just get this in my circle, we could burst this down pretty quick. Because it's at max range, it is going to be taking 10% more damage. We'll take down the wall as well. Looks like the team is starting to gather around me. This is what they should have been doing the entire game. You protect your hammer. Your hammer is your backbone. We're going to be picking up... Oh, I don't know which one I want to pick up. Should we move slowly or increase the range? Let's increase the range. Whenever I siege up, my kingdom will expand. Anything that comes into the circle is my kingdom. You do not belong in my kingdom. We're going to first aid. I may have to actually move. Okay, we're going to move. Okay, we're going to move. We're going to fire our ultimate right down the center, though, hitting 2 members of the enemy team. Re-siege right here and start taking them down. Focusing on the enemy Vala right now. We are going to almost end her life. Switching to Falstad now. Back to Stitches. Actually, Diablo taking him down now on Stitches. They were in my kingdom. They do not belong in my kingdom. And they were forcibly pushed out of it. All right, we're going to siege up right here. A little bit out of range there, Illidan. Don't worry, my kingdom will expand. Good grab, bro. All right, and we're going to take this tower down. It's on the very precipice of entering my kingdom, and we cannot have that. Well, let's go middle. We're ahead on XP now because of that good old underdog bonus. All we had to do was win a team fight. We have done 92,000 siege damage at the 12-minute mark. That's pretty goddamn impressive if you ask me. Being serious this time, not trying to be an arrogant, pompous asshole just to be funny. We are 8-1. Still haven't dealt enough hero damage to make me happy, but that's okay. Let's continue pushing. Let us continue pushing. I'm going to go ahead and lay down some mines right here, push these guys back, and I'm going to get in range. Oh, no, I'm not. I'm not going to lead the team into that, but I will follow up. Let's go ahead and siege up right here. This is my kingdom, Falstad, and you do not belong here. Let's fire the ultimate right there. Oh, yes, bring them to me. Bring them to me, children, and we will push them back. Not even worried. I'm in the belly of Stitches. I think he may have just saved me. We're going to use a first aid. We're going to kill Diablo. We're going to kill Vala. Okay, we couldn't kill Diablo, but we did take down Vala. All because I was arrogant enough to sit in one spot and be unwavering in the fact that anything in the blue circle was mine, and I had the right to it. And it looks like we are going to take down a fort because of that if the friendly team continues to push 100,000 siege damage without getting the garden tower at the 14-minute mark, I guess I should say. And our team is continuing to push these lanes down aggressively. All right, good. The enemy bruisers are up in the bottom lane. The enemy only needs 10 more siege to get a garden terror. Our Brightwing, who should clearly uninstall the game because they haven't done the most healing in the game or anything, is going for seeds right now, is going to catch us up a little bit. We're only 3 seeds behind the enemy team, 13 seeds away from... I'm going to clean this up with my ultimate. My kingdom! My kingdom! It's mine! I'm going to head over to these mercenaries right now. It looks like our Brightwing may be in a spot of trouble. That's okay. Now, our ultimate doesn't have a very long cooldown. It's only 70 seconds, so that's why I don't feel bad like using it all the time. Looks like Brightwing's going to be heading down to the bottom jungle to help them out. I'm just going to attack move here, and I should be fine. Falstad ultimate coming out does miss the majority of the targets. Illidan deciding to jump in with that hunt on the enemy Diablo. But a good ultimate by the ETC is going to secure a kill on the enemy Falstad. And this is when we all go. Isn't Falstad dead? Falstad dead? Oh shit. Is she by herself? No, of course not. Juke City! Don't hit me. Okay. We're going to pick up the big fucking gun orbital upgrade. Now, some of you may be saying, but PallyTime, that's a terrible upgrade. Let me show you how to use it. We need to go down here. We need to go down here. We need to line this shit up. Yeah, I'm going to take some damage. Yeah, the garden terror's here. We just need to fire it like that. And it's going to orbit around the map. It's going to deal damage all the fucking time. Basically how it works is whenever this projectile leaves the map, this projectile right here, it takes 15 seconds or something for it to circle back around. So you want to put it in a position where it's not spending all of its time going horizontally around the map. You want to put it in a position where it's going vertically across the map, because the map is much smaller vertically. Which basically means you're going to get more money for your bullets. You can see this thing already chipping away at that fort's health. This team fight's still going on. Alright, I'm gonna stake my claim. I'm gonna stake my claim right here. This is my kingdom, Diablo. This is my kingdom. You are not welcome. Oh, that projectile chipping away at that fort. Alright, we're gonna move up. We're going to move the kingdom to right here. This is my kingdom! Oh, that ultimate from ETC locking down these two guys in one spot. Is it going to be enough? No, it's not. But hey, I'm going to kill Falstad. Then I could say stuff like, isn't Falstad dead? Focusing the real Vala, or at least trying to. At least trying to. Meanwhile, a projectile is taking out, it's already taken out a tower. It's already taken out a tower down here. And now it's moving on to this fort. Okay. We have done 140,000 siege damage. We've done 38,000 hero damage. And we've generated the second most XP in the entire game. Second only to Brightwing, who is able to be everywhere at once. This projectile will continue to rotate every 15 seconds and continue to take down. If I missile from here, I can hit 2. Yeah. If I missile from right here, I can hit 2 as well. Just stay right there and point it at that. I can hit 2. Okay. I'm going for the smallest downtime possible on the projectile. Okay. I have no problem like walking into their base to set up a good big fucking gun. No problem at all. All right, we've almost taken down that fort with our ultimate that's still going through.
What I do.
But I will listen to the team because that's what they want. I'll position
Rock and roll.
right. Actually, right here should be fine. There we go. It's going to hit 2 forts there, and then we'll move up to the top lane. Now, I could have timed that a little better. I could have waited for the main projectile to go by and then shot the other one, so you basically have some extra projectile time. Vala doing some fancy blinks. This is my kingdom. You guys better not retreat. You better not retreat into my kingdom. I was trying to cut off the escape, but they had other escapes, so it didn't work. Oh, it looks like Abathur's bottom lane is going to be hit with the hunt from Illidan. He killed the slug. Congratulations. Let's check up on our projectile, which if you look at the mini-map is completely off. But that'll do, pig. That'll do. All right. I'm going to try to get some seeds. Or should I just go straight siege mode right now? I don't know what the enemy team's doing. It's likely that they're in the top lane getting seeds right now. Let's see. Let's see. Let's push down these walls. It'll take away a little bit of vision from the enemy team. We could be a little bit more stealthy in our approach. Just mine those guys up. Try to weaken them up for the friendlies to get by. I missed the missile again. What the fuck? I'm so bad at this game. Cool. So we took down 1 fort with it. Next, I need to reposition down here. Fire it up at that so we can take down another fort. All right, cool. Unfortunately, I did die in that team fight, so let's see what's going on here. We have a good ultimate from Malfurion hitting 3 members of the enemy team, completely silencing them. Meanwhile, Falstad is caught in the dancing ultimate of ETC. Can he finish up the kill, though? I don't know if he can. Falstad trying to kill him instead of running away. Always a bad idea. We do have a polymorph going down on the enemy Stitches, who is going to be caught by 3 members of the friendly team, and is going to be taken down very quickly as well. The only thing they have on the map right now is this Garden Terror, and I guess they have an Abathur somewhere as well. We are collecting seeds. It's going to cause a Terror to grow, and now in 10 seconds, or in 6 seconds, this is going to be active. Vala once again trying to re-engage, but is going to get hit by the Hunt of Illidan. Once again getting hit by the roots of Malfurion. The roots were real, and then she just blinks back into the enemy team. Trying to reposition with that blink did not work out very well for her. Now, Stitches is going to be chased down by Illidan as he is jumping in front of him with that dive over and over again. Brightwing jumping in is going to be able to land the Q and take down the enemy Stitches. Stitches did not get any bitches there. Get away. Go away. Okay, we're going to just swing on down to bottom lane. We're going to lay it down by the fire. We're gonna die. But that's okay. We're gonna die, but that's okay. Because our ultimate is going to be hitting this fort. It's going to be hitting this core. It's going to be hitting this fort. As you can clearly see here. So it's only a matter of time before we win the game with this kind of a setup. It's set up vertically, so it's not going to be traveling across the whole map forever. It's going to be going... Oh, it's... Okay, I did say that right, but then I thought I didn't. It's not set up horizontally, it's set up vertically, which is going to give it a lot more uptime dealing damage, and it's hitting their only remaining structures. So it's only a matter of time before we win this game. Now, should I have died for that? That's questionable. Definitely questionable. We do have the Garden Terror pushing the top lane, killing the only structures I was targeting. So now my ultimate is only going to be affecting the core, and it's not going to be doing a ton of damage to it, as I do believe they recently buffed the cores. Punisher JGE is being chased away under a tower. But this isn't a team fight we have to stick to. We can easily back out here and murk up. I think that's the right thing to do. Back it out. Back it out. And it looks like that's what they're trying to do anyway. I'm going to set up right here. And if I can get in siege mode, we could just force them to fight. At least I'm on the way. I thought I was a little bit closer. This is my kingdom! Oh no! A lot of people came to my kingdom very quickly. And the team didn't stick around. ETC does land another good ultimate on the enemy Falstad, but Falstad is going to blink out of there. Now Illidan chasing down Falstad is going to take him down damn near instantly. The roots do fall on Diablo, keeping him out of the fight momentarily. And Punisher JJE does do a very nice knockback, which is going to secure his escape. Now Diablo pushing up to the main tower lines. Is he going to make anything happen? The clone of Abathur still pushing. The roots once again landing, but ETC is going to push Diablo out of the roots, but it doesn't matter as he is going to be taken down. Now the only thing remaining for the enemy team is the Vala, at least in the front line, was the Vala, and she's going to make her escape. We should get this. 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 Like, we need to take advantage of the fact that we had numbers, at least momentarily, and siege up with them. Looks like ETC is going down to the bottom to do just that. The bot Brightwing, because Punisher JJE has disconnected, unfortunately, is doing that up top as well. Nighttime has fallen. Why do I only have vision of one of these guys? It's very peculiar. Is that literally the only mercenary there? I'm confused. Anyway, we're going to thrust her up. We're going to make our way over there. Wow, that was literally the only... Okay. Well, it doesn't look like our ultimate is doing anything to the shields, because they have buffed the shield regen on the core. So what we could do is try to line something up where it would push the lane constantly. And I think right here is going to be the spot. So this should hit every single minion wave and basically make it so they don't have minion waves. Let's go up and try to help out here, or at least don't have a minion wave in the middle lane. So that means our catapults are always going to be pushing that. This is my spot. This is my kingdom. Fight in my kingdom. Oh, Falstad trying to ult me is going to be interrupted. Make them come to my kingdom! I don't know why everyone's fighting away from me. That seems like the silliest thing they could possibly do. And now I'm forced back. I don't understand. I don't understand the logic there. I really don't understand the logic there. I mean, I shouldn't have walked in after, obviously. Meanwhile, middle lane's completely pushed, bot lane's completely pushed, and they are losing their core right now. If they continue to push, they will lose the game. 75% on the enemy core, 50% on the enemy core, and there's nothing they can do about it unless this happens. And they summon a flower to kill off all of the friendly minions in the area. Remember, my cannon still pushing middle indefinitely. Middle lane will always be pushed. The enemy team now pushing the bot lane with two very, very weak frontline heroes. They should be able to be pushed back, no problem. 241,000 siege damage this game. But it may not matter, as the enemy team is making their final stand here, and we are still dead for 15 more seconds. This game has been way too close. I've been dying way too much. Hopefully, I don't regret the decisions I've made in this game. Falstad, did you find my big fucking gun? Okay. Okay. Let's go. I'm covered in. I'm covered in. We need to take down these siege giants. I'm gonna push them back. Into the flower, hopefully. Yes, that was into the flower. Alright, we do kill the enemy Diablo. He, of course, is going to respawn near instantaneously. I'm going to try to defend this. Remember, I'm pushing the core with my ultimate. So if I can keep our structures alive a little bit longer, that's going to be a good thing. The polymorph likely going down very soon. Kill the flower. Lay down the mines. The roots are real. We are going to lock him down in one spot. But unfortunately, we've lost all of our structures. And now the enemy Brightwing, or the enemy, excuse me, the enemy Vala is on the move. I was trying to find our Brightwing in all of this. Oh, she's down here. Good old bot Brightwing. All right, I'm covered in. I'm covered in from behind. Ladies, trying to get in position. Are we going to be able to make anything happen? Here goes my cannon, so let's fire another one. That's going to do double damage. Obviously in burst. I can't repeat that all the time. Let's ping myself. Brightwing should come to me now. We're going to siege up right here. This is my kingdom, and your core is in it. First aid to negate the damage of Diablo's ultimate, and that is going to be good game. Let's just take a screenshot of that. 276,000 siege damage. I've never seen anything even remotely close to that. And then Abathur for the other team has 251,000 siege damage. Wow. I've never seen siege damage that high in any game. That was amazing. We did very well. Okay. In premise, we did very well. I had some very questionable positioning, and that's just coming down to not playing enough Sergeant Hammer. Now, I could have also gone with this talent at level 16 that allows me to move in siege mode, which probably would have been better. I definitely think it would have been better because the team wasn't coordinating with me the way I thought the team would. Like, I was setting up in positions where I was safe, and they could back into me, and I would just chip away to anyone that tried to continue the fight. Instead, our team was, like, pushing forward, trying to, like, fight people out of my siege range. So I could have alleviated that problem with move slowly in siege mode. But hey, whatever. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I had a lot of fun. That ultimate's pretty good. A lot of people hate it. I don't know why. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next week.